This? You call this snow? Even during our current winter, some old-timer will inevitably lean against his snow shovel and utter those words. This mess, he'll say, has a long way to go before it beats the winter of 68, 69. And he'd be right. February 1, 69 still holds Spokane's all-time record for the deepest blanket of snow on the ground, 42 inches. Or, to put it another way, hey, my 4-year-old just disappeared. That was the same year a little boy wrote a letter to God asking him to make the snow stop. The letter was delivered to the National Weather Service, which obviously lacked authority to grant this wish. The snow just kept coming down. During one stretch, snow fell 16 out of 23 days. The temperatures were so frigid, minus 25 on one day, hardly any of that snow melted. It just kept piling up and piling up. Spokane reported 2 feet or more on the ground for 22 straight days. 2 snow shovelers died trying to make a dent in it. And when the snow finally got plowed, there was nowhere to put it. The thaw created slushy problems of its own. The snow stayed on the ground depressingly long into spring and didn't vanish entirely until the last day of March. To remember another wintry behemoth, you don't have to be an old-timer at all, the winter of 1992-93. That winter roared in particularly early, with nearly 4 inches of snow on November 11th. It quickly melted into a sodden mess. Then storm after storm bulldozed through the inland northwest for 3 solid months. Schools were closed for days. A headline in the paper declared, "Students grow weary of winter vacation." Believe that, if you will. Roads were impassable. Walls of snow loomed over pedestrians. By the end of February, Spokane was threatening the all-time snowfall record of 93.5 inches set in 1949-50. One final snowstorm hit in March, but it wasn't enough. Spokane ended up with 87.3 inches of total snow, enough for 3rd on the all-time list. That winter did set one particularly depressing record. Snow was on the ground continuously for 113 straight days. Then came the winter of 96-97, which lives in infamy as ice storm. Freezing rain in November knocked out power in 100,000 homes. 4 people died. Then in December, Mother Nature rubbed snow in the region's wounds. Snowstorms slammed into Spokane all month, eventually adding up to 42.7 inches, the 3rd highest for any month. Residents were still trying to recover from all the ice damage. Now they had foot after foot of snow to deal with. Ice dams formed on roofs, causing leaks all over town. It was an epic winter for icicles. Still, even in that miserable winter, some people figured out a way to have some fun in the white stuff. They understood that even a giant white blast from the sky can, sometimes, just be a blast. This is Jim Kershner for Spokesman-Review.com.